Oh, hello, how are you all this evening? Sorry we're running a few minutes late. As you can imagine, I've been all over the place and head been up my backside a little bit. But thank you so much everybody for tuning in and joining in. If you can all please send me your love and your light. Ewan is here, he's round behind the computer. He'll come and say hello and then he'll go back.
Hello to everybody because I've not said aye. Alright guys, how's everybody doing? Thank you all for your continued love and support for Deena and I. It's been a kind of dreadful, absolutely dreadful week, yeah. But everything happens for a reason. We're now back, stronger than ever. I've took everything on the chin, so that's the way we're going to move forward, baby?
Yep, we've just got to get on with it.
We're a very strong couple, and I couldn't just let it go like that, guys. So I had to move back. So this is my faith back in. I know that I never lost any faith in my wife, but I've got to
faith in yourself,
faith in myself, yeah, and got to go out and find faith in myself, yeah, and do things for myself. As I explained in the post, it was completely inappropriate of me to put that post up for everybody to watch and everybody to read and feel my feelings and feel our feelings, not just mine, because it amplifies
everything.
Yeah. It amplifies everything, and it's totally and utterly my bad. So I can't apologise enough from the bottom of my heart, but I hope the message, the post I put up today is kind of got a wee bit of my street cred back. So I'm going to look forward to working with the old biddies. So if you ken anybody out there or any advice on anybody like a befriending, is it befriending they call it?
Yeah, befriending.
Befriending like old people, let me know guys, and I'll be behind the scenes kind of getting bits and bobs. So yeah, love you guys.
Thank you.
See you soon. Peace a kiss. Mwah. Love you, baby.
Right, well, yeah, I don't even know where to start.
I don't know.
So, thank you so much. Already we're up to 171 people watching. I know you've all missed the Wednesday night lives, and hopefully now I can get back on track and there won't be as many cancellations and there won't be as many mess ups.
Yeah, thanks to me, unfortunately.
Until they go back. So yeah, we're not going to dwell on the past, we have to move forward, so we won't keep going over it, so we'll just keep going forward. Okay, so I've got a man in spirit and my whole body's shaking. Okay, so this man, I get the name Martin being important, but also I was getting the name Chris or Christian being important. I was getting a lot of pain in the left side of my neck, right up. I get that he's hung himself. He's definitely hanged himself. He's quite an erratic energy. He's found out about his missus having an affair. He's found out about some kind of sexual content that wasn't supposed to happen. And this is the kind of thing that's kind of tipped him over the edge. It makes me feel like he's put a belt around his neck and he has actually hung himself, and that's how he's hung, that's how he's found. And I kind of feel like either she's found him or a female's found him. Sorry. As you all know, because I take on their energies, I feel their energies, and the emotion I feel right now is really, really powerful. I feel like August is important. I feel like the 3rd is really important. I don't know if it's the 3rd of August, but a 3rd of a month being important. So Martin or Chris or Christian being important. My legs are really, really sore, really, really painful legs, and it goes from right from the top of my thighs all the way down my legs, absolute agony. And I kind of feel that's because he's been hanging for some time. He's not been hanging for a few minutes, you know, he has been hanging there for some time, and it kind of feels like everything has gone down. Thank you. He also gives me that around this time is important, so just after 9 o'clock in the evening could have been when he did it, or could have been when he was found. I also get a Saturday morning being really important. Thank you. He's not an old guy. I want to say he's mid-30s, maximum mid-30s. Okay, he keeps giving me a thumbs up, so I don't know if thumbs up is important, so he gives the thumbs up to people, or he does thumbs up to people quite a lot. His thumb's really important, left thumb being important. If anyone can understand this man or take this man, he's definitely hung himself. He's found out about infidelity or something like that, and that's kind of what's pushed him over the edge. He couldn't take the shock. He couldn't take the fact that she'd done it, gone somewhere else, or he couldn't take that fact. Thank you. It gives me children being important, and I get 2 children being important. So either he has 2 children on this side. Thank you. No, okay, so he's... Yeah, Brian Murray,
Brian
you
Murray,
can understand that, please?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, that kind of makes sense. Thank you. A bad left knee, Brian. Do you have a bad left knee, please, darling? Have you had a bad left knee? Do you rub your knee a lot or you touch your knee a lot? Shaking. I'm absolutely frozen from the inside. That's how I feel. I've been sitting out in the garden in the pouring rain, letting the rain touch me. So the night it happened, it was raining, or he was sitting in the rain. Definitely drink involved. Definitely stepping over the line, going too far, and he couldn't cope with it. He didn't know how to deal with it. He didn't know what to do. He's a really, as you can tell, my energy's so fast, and that it's like it all happened so fast. It kind of feels like he was recovering in a relationship, and then bang, something else happened.
Bad low back and legs, had an operation.
Who's that?
Brian Murray.
Oh, okay, I'm not seeing this. There's too many, I think.
I know, I'm trying, that's why I'm...
So Brian Murray, you can understand that, thank you.
Yeah.
Okay, Brian, so you must be going through a hard time recently, or you must be feeling pretty low recently, and that maybe you need a little bit of help, you need a bit of guidance, which is why you have been, why they've given us this message to bring to you. Are you not working at the moment? Are you struggling with work at the moment? Have you been taking too much time off? Have you been, putting things off that you've been supposed to be doing? Hopefully that makes sense to you. Thank you. I'll be okay, thank you everybody. Built a tough stuff. Alright.
Made by girders.
Yep, they're throwing them at me. Thank you. I also get February being important for a birthday or an anniversary, and I also get 6. So 6th of February being important. Or February the 6th being important. 2006 maybe. 2006. I write it all down if it doesn't make sense. Sometimes it can make sense for more than one person at a time. To keep getting 2 cards. So February, definitely. 208 people still watching. Thank you so much, everybody, for tuning in and supporting me and sending our love and light as much as possible. Always.
Brian's not working at the moment.
Brian's not working, that's fine. Thank you, Brian. Thank you. Also, can I ask, Brian, do you have a grandfather in spirit or a father figure in spirit? I've got quite a strong another male energy coming forward. And he is very old school, very old fashioned, believes in being 110% honest and speaking out about the truth all the time. I kind of feel like you're covering things up, or you're hoping to hide the cracks so that people can't see. You're putting on this mask for people. You need to be completely honest and completely open. And if you feel like a bag of shite, tell people you feel like that. Don't try and pretend to be, all nice when you're really not. Thank you. Problem with the teeth as well. You're not been happy with your teeth, especially front right teeth being important. Have you had something stuck in your teeth? I think you need a wine. No, Dawn, there will be no more alcohol in this house. Ever again.
Brian Murray, yes, my dad and Papa are in spirit.
That's fine, thank you. So that's them saying that they're here and they're all coming forward to show you. I get November being important as well for a birthday or an anniversary. Thank you. And I also get a lot of stomach problems, which is my sign for cancer, either bowel cancer, stomach cancer, something like that.
Yeah.
Maybe you've been having bad bowel movements recently, or you've been having problems in the bathroom. Please know that they've been around you, and that is why. I also get last breath being important, so you feel like you didn't get to say goodbye, or you feel like you missed somebody's passing. And I kind of feel like you're never getting over all these things. You just keep packing it away, and hoping it'll go away, I kind of feel like you need to sit down, Brian, and write down your whole life story. Get it all down on paper, everything you've felt, everything you've experienced, and then burn it. Get rid of all that bad emotions that's hanging around in your body. Do not keep it, do not feed it, and you will move forward, you will progress. Thank you. Beautiful cards.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you. Okay. So, I get a problem with sight. So I kind of feel like either somebody hasn't got full sight or they're not fully able to see properly. Maybe that's you and just how you are feeling. You know, maybe you are so clouded that you really feel like you can't see right in front of you.
Brian Murray, I've got folic acid and what you're saying are making sense. Thank you.
Perfect, perfect, perfect. Thank you. Thank you, Brian. Please know that they've come together in force tonight to show you that they're around you, to show that they support you. I keep getting this punching feeling and I want to punch. So do you punch things? Do you hit things when you're angry, or did somebody in spirit? Thank you. I also am being shown a tattoo, and I want to say on the chest, on the left side of the chest. So either you have a tattoo on the chest or one of these three gentlemen do, and this is really, really important. So cancer being important also. So somebody's had cancer or problems with cancer, and okay, thank you. I feel really quite sick now. I'm just going to give you a couple of minutes to see if you can respond. I'm sorry I'm talking so fast, but it's like there's so much. Thank you. I also get a lot of pain around my kidneys. So there's been kidney problems, or there is kidney problems around you right now. Hopefully this makes sense. I'm a wee bit confused about the angry bakes. Lots of love to you both. Oh, I don't know. Some people maybe are angry. Some people I'm pretty sure would know. Well, I'm pretty sure some people are thinking, some psychic you are, didn't even know that your husband was going to leave you. But everything happens for a reason, and if I'm not supposed to know, I'm not supposed to know.
You don't ask for bad.
I don't ask for bad. I don't look for bad.
No.
So yeah, I think you're doing just fine on your own, honey. And yeah, when you're not doing much, get into wallpaper. Yeah. You know it.
You know it.
You're my favourite psychic type Pokemon. Oh, thanks. I wonder what my name would be. Anyway, Brian, the first card for you, my darling, is Ray, and says that you've been thinking about doing either a healthier living lifestyle or looking after yourself. This card says that you do really need it right now. Stop putting these things into your body that you don't need. Stop drinking, stop smoking, whatever it is you're doing, stop it. It is clouding you and it is holding you back. You're not going to move forward unless you kind of get rid of all this old baggage. Let go of it and move forward. The second card is Archangel Michael. Thanks for the messages, made my day, thanks. Archangel Michael for you, Brian, and he talks about changes. Big changes in your life, changes that you've never had the courage to do before. Maybe changes to face up to your past, maybe changes to face up to your future. To accept yourself as you are and fully accept yourself. And if people don't like that, well, that's their problem, not yours. They're not here to judge you. The third card is Isaiah and says that you are ready for a new family or relationship situation. Either you're single at the moment and you desperately want to find love, or you're looking for your soul partner. This card says it is a good time to do that. It's a good time to give birth to new ideas and situations in your life. I'm watching over you, guiding you and protecting you during these changes. So know that all your angels have come forward to say they support you, they love you, they believe in you. That is the biggest thing. The fourth card is Teresa and says you are physically, mentally, emotionally exhausted. Please take some time out and rest. If you do not take time out and rest, you're never going to be able to deal with all these challenges that are in front of you. Make sure you meditate at bedtime. Every single person that watches my live, get naked in front of the mirror in the morning and do 5 a day. Love your body. Believe in yourself. Not fruit and veg, exactly. Get naked, no makeup, no clothing, in front of the mirror. I love my eyes, I love my ears, I love my face, I love my voice. The more you pound that into yourself, the better you will be. Honestly, I told my son the other day, if you imagined every negative comment you ever said to yourself was a little cut, by the time you're 30, what would your body look like? It would be a wreck. It'd be bleeding, it'd be sore, it'd be wounded, it'd be scarred. Nobody would look at you then. So that is why when you give yourself negativity, that is what you put out. So start loving yourself. Start putting some plasters on them cuts. 5 a day, 5 plasters a day. I'm just going to write these cards down for you. Brian, so that I won't be responding to mails this evening after live. I will be responding to them tomorrow over the next couple of days. My inbox has literally got 500 plus mails, so, and not in the physical kind. So yeah, make sure that if you are messaging me, please be aware that I will get back to you as soon as humanly possible, but I am only human and I have many things that I need to be doing. So I will message you your cards and your notes as soon as I possibly can. Thank you so much, Brian, for taking that message. If ever you need me, you know where I am. Please book in for a private one-to-one. When you're booking in for a private one-to-one over Skype, I do ask a £5 deposit when booking. And at the end of the reading, it's completely up to you how much you give for the reading. If you can only afford £1, honestly can only afford £1, I'm happy to take it, because when given with the heart, it's worth millions. But don't rip me off, because I'm not here to rip any of yous off. And that is why I do it the way I do it. I know that the angels will always provide me for exactly what I need. So if you come to me for advice and guidance, come with an open mind, come with an open heart, and you will get the best experience possible. I have quite a few shows coming up. I'm on at the Star and Stables on the 11th of August. That's a Friday night in Nairn. Tickets are £10, and I'm pretty sure you can pay them on the door. So please come along for 7. Start at 7:30. That is the Star and Stables in Nairn, a week on Friday. Thank you very much. Yeah, so I do group readings as well. I pretty much do group readings anyway. So anyway, a group reading is normally up to 10 people. So no more than 10 people generally, because that's enough to be getting on with. And I'm willing to come pretty much anywhere. Not everybody does get an individual reading at a group thing, but I do give as much as I've got, and all my groups have been pretty good. So thank you so much for listening to my babble, and I will now get back onto the cards. Thank you. I'll be honest, that is the most thing, you know, I do not bullshit people. Even if it means hurting me, I have to be truthful, I have to be honest. If you come to me and tell me, is this situation right? I'm not going to tell you something you want to hear, I'm going to tell you the truth. And if it's not right for you, I will be truthful. Smile. Sorry, I'm not smiling enough. It's been a hard week, it'll take me a wee while to get my smile back, I think. Ewan needs to pamper me. Thank you so much. 250 people! Yay! Thank you. That just shows, you know, that you do support me no matter what's happened, because I've got a few things for you, Audrey, but I don't want to do it on live. A big kiss. That's what I've got for you. I know I talk so fast, it just depends on the energy that comes through. You've been so spot on for me every time. Thank you. Yeah, definitely be truthful. If you're not happy about something, and if you don't communicate, how is people supposed to know? Do you know what I mean? I'm a psychic, I am not a mind reader.
People are wanting a whip whip.
Whoop whoop! I'm wanting a fag, and I've stopped smoking. All you lot, stop smoking. I'm only joking. No, I don't want a cigarette, thank you. Don't encourage me.
Sorry, darling.
You're supposed to support me. All right, okay. So, I want to say Marion is important, but also I get Magdalena. Marion and Magdalena being important, and I kind of feel like they're two energies that are coming through together. That's a really strange name. I've never had that one before.
Never. Magdalena.
Oh, and an e-cig. No, I don't want an e-cig. You don't want a vape.
Popcorn candy.
Popcorn lung. Look it up. Worse for you than bags. All right. Thank you. 280 people watching. I think this is the most people watching at one time for quite some months. You're all feeling my energy again. You're all feeling our energy again. So keep sharing it. Keep loving it. Keep liking it. Hi Jeff. Hi. Jeff Campbell, the guy that I met in Verudi outside the club.
No way.
Yeah. quite a few people that I've not seen for a long time. It's nice catching up with people and old friends. Well, I reckon I've always been brought into people's lives from my birth for this reason, but at that time I didn't know that. I now know it now because obviously of what I do, but there's people in my life and I look back now and I think, wow, I came into your life just as somebody died, or I came into your life just when you needed somebody. And yeah, I'm pretty sure I pop into a few people's heads during the day because you're all popping into mine.
Magdalena, somebody's put as a Polish name.
Ah, okay. Thank you. I didn't know that.
Every day's a school day.
See, they speak to me in English, so I don't know. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I do, definitely. No, Carly, just whenever. Marion must still be alive.
Yeah.
No, they're both passed. They're both passed in spirit. They both come together. Throwing them at me, chucking them at me. Okay, so Marion and Magdalena, I kind of get the feeling like either they're sisters or they're cousins or something like that. They've definitely got a connection. Thank you. She gives me... Okay, so who's talking? Give me one. Okay, I think Marion's going to talk. Hearing problem in left ear. Excuse me. Really bad indigestion and sickness. Really, really bad indigestion and sickness. Okay. And I get something about either food poisoning or like a stomach ulcer or a stomach abscess or something, but I kind of feel like there's something in the stomach that shouldn't be there, or there's something being put into the stomach that really shouldn't be there, and it's causing a problem, it's causing illness. I kind of feel like there's been a hospital visit, definitely, and I want to say it's like I've got home, but I'm still got things going on even though I've got home, and then it's like she's died in her house. Died in house, yeah, definitely. I get October being important for a birthday or an anniversary, and I want to say around the 17th of October being important. And I'm getting songs going off in my head now, but I don't recognise that music, or I don't recognise that kind of singing.
Is it Polish?
I don't know what Polish music sounds like. Do you remember the last conversation we had about Poland and Russia? Right, so you think I know what Polish music sounds like?
I want to get your map.
No, definitely. It all has to make sense. Marion, Magdalena, indigestion or problem in the stomach.
October 17th, yeah.
Or what did I say? Poisoning, food poisoning.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And I get a total dead left arm. So Magdalena, I get a stroke being important. And I kind of feel like she's had a stroke before she's passed. That isn't what actually killed her, because she's had a stroke before she's passed. And then I kind of feel like she's had a heart attack after that. I feel like she was starting to recover from the stroke. She felt like she was starting to get somewhere. And then bang, it's gone again.
Is it the 17th or the 19th of October?
17th, I feel, is important. 2, they go back. 231 people. Keep sharing, keep loving, keep liking. The more people that share, the more people that join in, the more people that send love, the more energy we get. The more energy I give back to you. Ooh, chucking them. So yeah, if nobody takes this in the next couple of minutes, I will just move on, because sometimes that happens and people... No, it is not anything else, Ashley Cotton. Don't worry, darling.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing else. Yeah, I write the name of the cards down because sometimes people don't come forward when I'm on live. It's not until afterwards that they message me and tell me that something makes sense. Okay, I also see a little girl up there connected to these two ladies, or connected to somebody on spirit, connected to somebody live, and these two in spirit want you to know about this little girl being in spirit. Okay. Now, the little girl makes me feel like she did make it to this plane, but she was either born past or just alive for a few hours. And I get January important for that. And I wrote jam. I don't know why. Thank you. So I write down the cards as well, because obviously these cards are for the person that takes this message. So I write them down, and that way when somebody messages me, I can give them the cards that were appropriate. So I kind of get the feeling like nobody's going to take this right now, so I have to move on. But I do put it out there because my video does get shared and shared and shared. And as you'll all know, one of my videos has like 47,000 views. So I know it will connect, or I know it will make sense. Thank you. So I'll just write that down. All right. It's so busy. The little girl's connected to, she's with these two people in spirit, Marion and Magdalena. So that kind of all comes together. Like I said, she's literally either been born and she's been stillborn, or she's been born and she's been alive for a couple of hours. And I get 3 being important. So whether it's 3 hours or 3 days, definitely doesn't feel like weeks or anything like that. And I want to say hours or something like that rather than days, because it doesn't feel long. It doesn't say long at all. I'm always saying thank you, Rona, to my spirit guides or the people that talk to me in my head. I'm always answering them back. I know I can say it in my head, but it's just something I do. I say sorry all the time at home, and I say thank you all night on live. So that's just the way I am. I'll be walking down the street saying thank you to myself, and people are just looking at me like I'm a bit strange. But hey ho, story of my life.
Especially when we get a car parking space. Thank you, angels.
Yeah, definitely. We'll always get a car parking space.
Everywhere we go.
All right. Gemma Stewart. Gemma Stewart, this card's for you, my darling. And it's Bethany, and says that you have not been taking care of yourself properly. You've not been treating yourself properly. You've not been spending money on yourself or feeling guilty for treating yourself or spending money on yourself. This card says when you look after yourself, everybody else will benefit. Please give yourself a treat today, such as a relaxing bath, massage, or sea salt bath. Please, please, please look after yourself. Eat well. Feel well. It's really important. And don't feel guilty about spending money on yourself. Go and get your nails done or go and get your hair done. You work really hard, so you have to go and do it. Beautiful card, Gemma. Thank you. So yeah, I generally just do, I try and, it depends on who I read for, or who I feel needs more, or who I feel needs something. So if one falls out, I give it to whoever I first see. But if I'm drawn to a name and I want to read for that person, then I generally give either 3 cards or 4 cards, depending on how I feel they need to, what I feel they need to receive. So 2, they go back. Hubby's phone is. Oh me, I'm not looking for things tonight, Mrs. So Gemma Holder Owen, as I read your name, this card came out. That's 2 Gemmas. And let me write your name down before I forget. So this card is Vanessa, and says that you have a big decision to make in life right now. You've been umming and ahhing which way to go. Will I go this way? Will I go that way? What will I do? Again, guilt is very, very important. Everybody needs to stop feeling guilty about things that they've done in their life. You need to just let it go and move forward. If you don't, it will hold you back like a massive ball and chain. So whatever bad decisions you feel you've made in your life, please, 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 guys, forgive yourselves. Write the bad choices down on a piece of paper and burn them. Give it away. Don't keep it, because it's like carrying a bag of bricks. So yeah, Gemma Holder Owen, Vanessa is for you. And know when you've made your decision, you've made it for the right reasons, and you've got to move forward with it fearlessly. Do not back down. Beautiful card. Hello, 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 everybody that's still joining in. Please keep loving, keep liking, keep sharing, keep tuning in. The more people that come along, the bigger we get. the more people we can reach and the more messages we get. All right. So now I get the name Connor being important. Connor is a lovely, lovely, lovely young man. He makes me feel, I would say he's about, I keep getting 26. But he's a really soft and gentle kind of guy. He's got a really nice, easy way about him. He's got a really nice, charming smile. He's very, very laid back, and it kind of just flows with him. He's very slim. He's very pale. Typical Scotsman. He knows how to look good, but he's not one for like wearing loads of smelly aftershaves. He washes and he's clean and tidy and stuff like that, but he's quite, I would say he's quite old-fashioned, but in a young man's body. Connor, 26, slim, pale. Okay, he's definitely Scottish. I would say he's about 5'7" in height. Thank you. I'm asking him about passing, so I'm just getting some more information from him. It gives me a scar on his left hip. Okay. And he kisses he's got a necklace around his neck and he kisses it. Makes me feel like either this is a religious necklace, or this is something, you know, that gives prayers or gives blessings, and he keeps kissing this necklace.
What colour of hair do you think he's got?
I want to say brown, but not total black. Like a medium brown. It's definitely brown, but it's not black. Brown. But this necklace around the neck is really important, and I want to say it's gold, and either it's a St. Christopher or a St. Nicholas or something like that. There's something about this necklace, and somebody keeps kissing it, like looking for thanks or asking for thanks. He's definitely a person to have faith, or he's definitely a person to have beliefs. He doesn't give me the feeling, you know, like he doesn't know where he's going in life. He definitely gives me direction and things like that. I'm asking him about how he passed, and he makes me feel like it's been a tragic accident. I'm asking him for more about it, and it kind of feels like either he's... Okay, so I'm being shown like things in the sky, like... I don't want to say a parachute. It's some kind of kite or some kind of thing that got caught or got wrapped up. It's a total fluke, or it's a total, what do you call it when it's a freak?
Freak of nature.
Freak accident.
Right.
Freak accident. So he makes me feel... Yeah, he definitely makes me feel either he's done something and I feel like I'm coming from above, and either whatever it is I'm using has caught up around me and killed me, or I've landed wrong. My head is killing me, absolutely bursting, especially on the right side.
Like a paraglider or something like that?
Yeah,
maybe?
Something like that.
A small aircraft.
No, it's not an aircraft. It's like a kite. I want to say it's like a kite or something like that. But I don't think you get a kite big enough for people, do you?
You do, yeah. Like the ones they use on the beach, and they use sand buggies and they pull them along on the beach, the big hand ones.
Ah, okay. Somebody saying, Morven, is this your Connor? So, hopefully you can understand this. It kind of has to all make sense, and it will be important right now. So 10:15, 21:45 would be important. Could be time somebody got a call. It could be time he passed. It could be 9:45 in the morning. And I get a scar on the back right of the head. Back right.
Yeah.
A hand glider. Yeah, it kind of feels like something like that. He's definitely it's like he's got no fear. He does everything because he's got no fear. He's not frightened to try something. But this time that he's done it, it has gone totally wrong, or it has gone totally... tits up, sorry. Just checking my comments. Connor, his name is definitely Connor because he's so proud of his name. His name is really, really important. And I kind of feel like either his name's been passed down or his name's been used again because he keeps showing me the name Connor, 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 Connor. Okay. But he's quite a placid guy. Like, he's not really one for being erratic. He's not really one for, you know, going off the head or going... He's quite a calm guy. And I think that's why he does so well in life, because he's just so calm. He doesn't worry, he doesn't stress. Corner really important. And whoever is connected to him is knackered because I can't stop yawning. So, message Morven, thinks she may have gone off. Ah, okay. That can happen. That can happen. But if it is her, you can message me and just make sure that she gets in touch and I can send a message on. All right. He's smiling. What a nice smile. Yeah, yeah.
He knows he'll get the message through.
Would Morven be his partner, or would Morven be like his significant other? Because just like the way that he smiles, I get a romantic feeling about it.
Hope she comes back, Deena.
Oh me, I've got a woman cackling in my head now. No, she's going to make me have a fag. Oh, God.
No.
Now she totally changes my energy.
I can see that.
She makes me feel she's quite a large woman. She was quite a dark energy. She makes me feel quite a negative lady, and I kind of feel like she can't get out the bit, or she can't move forward. All right, give me names. I get Grace being important, or Gracie. Grace or Gracie. So she's an older lady. I'm going to say she's at least 70s, maybe even a little bit older. Big, curvy, okay. She's quite okay, thank you. She's quite a low energy because she has definitely had a really tough life. I kind of feel like she has been passed from pillar to post. I get Liz or Elizabeth being important, and I kind of feel like that's somebody on this plane. So either Liz or Elizabeth would be taking the message, maybe. Grace or Gracie being important. 70s, big curvy lady, a very sad heart, really, really sad heart, and I kind of feel like her life has just been battle after battle after battle. Family, friends, everything. I kind of feel like she's pretty much lost everything, and she's totally... All she does is sit in her house and smoke and do her magazines and watch her TV. I kind of feel like at the end she didn't really have very many people. Excuse me. Sorry. Alright, so Grace or Gracie being important, and Liz or Elizabeth being here to take the message. So if there's a Liz or Elizabeth looking for a Grace or Gracie in spirit... Heather McLean, Deena, my daughter is Gracie and my granny's much to your description. And did she kind of cut herself off from everybody, please? Because I feel like she's pretty much got nobody left. Maybe one or two people, but they don't come and visit often. But I can understand why, because she's such a hard energy, and she drains you. She completely drains you because she is exhausted. Thank you. Now I get... April being important for a birthday or an anniversary. Just trying to read comments, sorry.
Linda Gallagher, yes. Claire Grace Elizabeth passed from cancer from my granddad.
Sorry, can you read that again?
Linda Gallagher, yes. Claire Grace Elizabeth passed from cancer from my granddad. No.
No, that's not right.
It's not fitting, is it?
No, sorry, darling. Was the name Gracie important? Elizabeth or Liz, I feel, is alive and going to take my message. I feel the person that needs to take this message is called Liz or Elizabeth. And Grace is important. Thank you. I also get a... Is the name Elizabeth important? Is the name Grace important? It has to all fit. You can't make it fit. You can't squeeze it in. It's like trying to put a square box in a round hole. It don't go. Sorry, I sounded really English then. No offence to any English people, but I just was aware of my accent then. And... Alright. So I'll ask some more information.
Elizabeth.
So there is an English connection, definitely.
Elizabeth Stewart, does that sound right?
Did I not just do a card for Elizabeth Stewart?
No, the name Elizabeth Kimberly Jameson saying Elizabeth Stewart. No, she's asking question you hear. It's someone asking. Apologies.
All right. Okay.
Sorry, that's me
no,
getting
that's
confused.
fine. That's okay. I get a hair. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it all has to fit. And if it doesn't make sense right now, it will. It will totally. Okay, so give me someone else, Gracie. Give me someone else, darling. Okay. So there is a gentleman with her. Now, I kind of feel like there's two gentlemen with her actually when I look a bit deeper. I kind of feel like either there's a son in spirit. So Gracie has a son in spirit. And she also has husband, father. And whoever Liz or Elizabeth is really, really in a bad place right now. And I kind of feel like you are almost to bottom, almost to, breaking point. But literally the smoke, I can see the smoke around her because it's so strong. She's such a, it's literally one after the other. She's all hunched up. She's a curvy lady. She doesn't talk very nice. She doesn't be nice to people. I kind of feel like she'll be grumpy. If anybody's in the garden, she'll be telling them to clear out the garden. She wouldn't be taking anything. She's really quite a thank you. And she kind of wants to say sorry to Liz or Elizabeth, and she kind of wants to say sorry to the family that are left, because I kind of feel like they haven't got great memories of her, or, the memories of her that they've got are quite tarnished because of the way she was. But I kind of feel like her life was just pain all her life. A lot of unanswered questions. She gives me a lot of unanswered questions. So there's maybe things in her life that she never got answered, and it did affect her, or it did really, really... I've started with such a headache above my eyes since you've been talking about this lady Gracie. Definitely she gives me a headache, definitely, because she's such a heavy energy. And either somebody... Okay, thank you. She's showing me somebody checking for her pulse. So whoever came in knew she was passed, but had to check for her pulse. And I don't know if it's some kind of carer that's coming in and that's who's found her. Because it doesn't look like somebody family. It does look like a nurse or something like that. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. Fucking hell.
No, you don't have to apologise.
The whole right side of my head's just
You're
stood
feeling
up.
it, yeah. Oh, what's she done to my left eye? My left eye's gone knackered. Left eye. So who just rubbed the left eye? One of you's just rubbed your left eye, or one of you have got a problem in your left eye? It must be connected to you. If you're on here and you don't want to speak up, that's totally fine. Just private message me afterwards or tomorrow, and I will send you all the cards and the messages and everything that comes with it. Tonight is every Wednesday night is a free live reading. I do not charge for this. This is all my own time, my free time and energy. And I give it to you willingly and gladly, because if it's here to be given, then I'm happy to give it. Yeah. I do with my left eye. Somebody else. Yeah, I'm going to have a fag. It's not all happening. Like, she's just annoying me. She's annoying me. Thanks. Thank you. For a one-to-one reading, you can bring whatever questions you like. I will always try and answer whatever you've got. And generally you'll find, even if you've written the questions down before you get here, I've already got the answers to give you when you get here. So it's like generally people don't have to ask a question, because during the reading I know what you need to know. So I give it to you without asking. Anybody looking for an appointment, please bear with me. I have got a massive inbox at the moment and it's so full. I will try and do my best to work through it, but please know that if I haven't messaged you about an appointment, it's not your time yet. It's not the right month. It's not the right date. It is always important, and if I don't get the right date and time, the reading would be cancelled or the reading would be put off. The way I work, I am a trans medium. Things affect me physically. So if somebody's going through a breakup, guess what I'm going to go through? A breakup. If somebody's going through a knee operation, I guarantee I'm going to hurt my knee and I'm going to do something bad to my knee so that I can't walk. If somebody has bad cancer, it's going to make me go to the toilet to the point where I cannot get off because they have to show me things. Thank you. So many people do get impatient with me though, you know, especially when they're messaging me 3 or 4 times for an appointment. But the way I work is I will always get to you at exactly the right time. You might think it's the time for the reading. You might be desperate for that reading right now. I need it now. But Spirit says no. Spirit says she ain't getting that until September.
Spirit's in control. Spirit's
in control. They're the ones that rule me. They're the people that I answer to, or the energies that I answer to. I just give as much as I can possibly give whenever I give. This weekend in Aberdeen, we had some absolutely phenomenal group readings. It was absolutely amazing. So anybody that have had readings from me, please feel free to put up a review on my page. Please tell your friends. Please share it as much as possible. The more people out there I can reach, the bigger our empire gets, the stronger we get as a community, the stronger we get as yeah, definitely. We can all help each other. We can all be there for each other. And if one of us is feeling down and there's 2,000 of us, that one person won't feel that bit of downness because they'll be feeling all our amazing energy being sent to them. So if you know somebody that's down, if you know that somebody that's feeling bad, always send them love. Always send them light. Even if somebody is not nice to you, just give them love. Just keep giving them love. Thank you. It was funny. Somebody said to me the other day, somebody had been stung by a wasp, and the gentleman went back and actually gave the bee some sugar water. So he said, I wouldn't go and help the thing that hurt me. I said, why? Why would you not go back if you know that giving that bee that sugar water is going to make it carry on living and have its life? Why would you squash it? Do you know what I mean? Why would you? What right have you got? Just because they have been bad to you doesn't mean to say you've got to be bad to anybody else. You give people whatever you want to receive. Karma. She's a bitch and she's got red hair. Sorry, I don't mean that. I'm not a bitch.
You're not a bitch.
I've not even had to draw that cigarette, but I'm just holding it. That's enough. And I kind of feel she would be like that. She gives me a lot of chest pain. A lot of chest pain. I get either 233, thank you. Keep sharing, keep loving, keep liking. Yeah. I love the happy faces. I hope you're not laughing at me. As long as you're laughing with me, I don't mind. Yeah, she's just such a heavy energy, smoking. I kind of feel like if she could have a fag permanently in her mouth, that's what it would be.
Someone's asking how long does your one-to-one readings last?
Generally, a private one-to-one is about an hour. Sometimes maybe 45 minutes, sometimes an hour and 15 minutes, but roughly an hour. I think my longest reading was probably 2.5 hours, 3 hours for one reading. Yes, Rona, I am not smoking for myself right now. I know that sounds like a cop-out, but trust me, I've done really well. Since Friday morning, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, in 6 days, 2 packets of cigarettes, and I haven't smoked them all. I've given them out to other people. So when you smoke a full packet of cigarettes every day, I think that's pretty good. Mm-hmm. Hello to everybody still tuning in. Keep sending your love hearts, keep sending your likes. The more people...
83 shares, keep sharing, guys.
Yeah, keep sharing. Do you believe if someone hurts you in a bad way, will karma hit them in the ass? I do believe in karma.
Don't ask for that.
Deena, you were ages with me and my friend Alison. You didn't rush or time us at all. No, I don't use my phone, you know. During the reading, I don't even look at my phone. I go into a reading, you know, and it takes as long as it takes. And if it takes an hour, it takes an hour. But if it takes an hour and a half, it takes an hour and a half. Skype is an amazing reading. Can't recommend it enough. So one lady told me, how could I do it over Skype? And I was like, well, it doesn't really matter where spirit is. As long, you know, it doesn't matter where you are. As long as spirit's with me, I can read for you. And she was like, oh, you're obviously a shite psychic because you do it over Skype. And I said, well, try not to judge. Just make an appointment and come and see me. That way you know. And always, 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 see when you come into my house, if you have anything that you do not want me to know, do not come. Because either that will cause a block and you won't get what you need from the reading, or... you know, it will hold you back and it won't go as planned. You have to be here to open your heart to me because I'm here to open my heart to you guys. What about overly sensitive subjects from people? Are you happy to attempt to answer? I'll attempt to answer absolutely any question that is ever put to me. There was a lady last week and I was helping her find somebody down in London. And actually, I just put my hand over the map on the phone and I got the area that this lady lived in London. So trust me, anything is possible. And I do believe I'm growing momentum. I'm going to get stronger and stronger. And the bigger the more love and energy you lot give me, it's like you're powering me. Imagine each one of you is a battery, you know, and when we're all together, the battery power behind me is phenomenal. So without you guys, I can't do what I do. I need you guys, otherwise I would be sitting rocking in a corner on medication. But I'm not.
Can guilt hold back a reading?
Definitely. Definitely. I can't shit the bed without Nat knowing. Well, it's not just shitting the bed you need to be worrying about. I'm asking everybody's headaches that's got it. I'm asking them all to step back. Can guilt hold back a reading? Yeah, definitely. Sorry. All right. Fiona Mackenzie. Fiona Mackenzie, my darling. Fiona Mackenzie. Fiona Mackenzie, your name is standing out to me. Of course we will, that's because you are phenomenal. Thanks. I've got that on a t-shirt from when I went to Rockness. It says, I'm not fizz, I'm phenomenal. And I've still got that t-shirt. So Fiona Mackenzie, my darling, are you there to take a message, please? 2 cards, they go back. 2 cards, they go back. So the number 2 has got to be important because I keep getting 2 cards. Thank you. The first card for you. Fiona Mackenzie, are you here to take my message? Sending healing for anybody that's in pain. Sending love to anybody that's in need. And always, always, always sending out healing to the whole world. Sending out love and peace to everybody. Fiona Mackenzie, my darling, I'm going to do 3 cards for you because your name stood out to me. Did you see that card pop then? It stood up on its side. Thank you. I get tall buildings being important with you, Fiona. Are skyscrapers or tall flats being important to you? Tall flats. Don't give anybody any energy. If they're putting sad faces, angry faces, leave them to it. At the end of the day, just keep giving the love and the love will override the anger. They're only angry at themselves. Oh, excuse me. So, Fiona Mackenzie, the first card for you, my darling. I do nothing with her knowing, barring pub and pizza. The first card for you, my darling, is Daniel and talks about either a commitment or a marriage. Just been to London. What did I just say? What? No, but I can't remember what I said.
When?
About to Fiona Mackenzie, what did I just say?
I don't know, I'm trying to skim through all the shots.
All right.
Sorry,
tall flats. Ah, okay, tall flats. So you were around some tall flats in London, or you were near tall flats? Really tall buildings. Daniel is important and says that marriage and commitment is really, really important right now. It could be that you're going through some things in your marriage, just like you and I have been doing, and you need a bit of assistance. The second card says that you are really confused and indecisive, and again, this is all connected to the relationship department. The third card is Vanessa and talks about a decision to be made, and because all three cards, the way they sit, they make me feel like it is about a love situation, or it is about a relationship situation. Where the Kensington 20th wedding anniversary. Okay, perfect, thank you. So it could be that you're undecided about where you want to go next. It could be that you're undecided what path you both take next. Whatever you decide, you have to decide together. Don't let anybody else's outside influences affect you. Happily married, that's fine. But it is an important card because it is about marriage or a commitment. So please know that these cards are telling you to keep pushing yourself. I kind of feel like you've been a bit flat recently. I know you've had a wedding anniversary, but inside yourself you've been feeling a bit flat, or you've been feeling a bit unsure of yourself. So Melina, the confusion card, I would say is kicking in around September, mid-September, start of September, and says this is when the confusion's going to kick in. Thank you. And I also get a new ring for you, or a ring that's been passed down. Thank you. I get a female energy step forward, and she gives me a motherly energy or a grandmotherly energy, but I want to say mother rather than grandmother. She's very loving, very warm. She's a very emotional person. She's very strong in how she speaks. The third card, as I said, was Vanessa. And this is around August, September, October, end of October time. And says that around that time you'll have a big decision to make, and you will have to make it. Nobody can make it for you. No, once you've made it for the right reasons and to move forward with it fearlessly. Does that all make sense, Fiona? Last kids just turned 6 to being just us, really. I understanding that. Not married, but other. Yeah, that's fine. Well, if you've been together 20 years, it's just as good as a marriage. Do you know what I mean? Just because you haven't got a piece of paper doesn't mean anything. But glad it all makes sense. This lady wants to come forward, obviously, to give you love, to give you blessings from above, and to let you know that she's still around you and she's still with you, watching over. Thank you. As I said, the ring's being important, so either your wedding ring's being important, either you're changing it or doing something to it, or there is a ring connected to this lady that's been passed down, and either you've been touching it recently or doing something with it. She's been around you at this time. Beautiful. I've not been writing much notes here.
My phone's freezing all the time.
Your phone?
It's just freezing. I think the spirits.
Yeah, they're just messing with it because it's so strong tonight. We're still sitting at 241 people watching.
It's unbelievable. 251.
Yep. Yes, we are married, just not married. Confusing. That will be my auntie. Okay, that's fine. That's fine, yeah. What are you eating?
What are you eating?
Yeah, I know, it's just my inbox is so full right now, Teresa, that I haven't got round to doing pretty much anybody's since last Wednesday. As you can imagine, my inbox has been like something out of MI5, and I'm not even joking yet.
Yeah, that's my fault, guys.
So I am doing my best to deal with it as quickly as possible, but everything happens at exactly the right time. If I have cancelled an appointment with you and I haven't messaged back, please just message me, and as soon as I can I will get you booked in.
Yeah.
The next few days I will be doing my best to catch up with everything that I've got behind on in this last week.
I think we need a whole team of admin, don't we?
We need more than a team of admin. We need a miracle.
We need a call centre.
We need a call centre. Thank you so much. So Fiona Mackenzie, your auntie wants you to know that she's safe and well. She sends so much love. She wants you to know that she is around you. And you might get buzzing in your right ear, or you might get a bit of tingling around the ear. Thank you. Okay. And she gives me... Okay. Now she shows me what I think looks to be like a safe. So either you need a safe or you keep money somewhere that you shouldn't. I get the feeling like either you've been putting money somewhere in a secret place, or maybe you've lost money in a secret place, or you've put it somewhere safe and never found it again.
You found money?
Yeah, I found money for people. And the lady that I found it for is actually watching tonight.
Oh, wow. Is she?
Yeah. And Vanessa comes out again. So Vanessa is really, really important.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. She sends so much love to you, Fiona. Thank you. Yep, that's perfect. Wish I had money to do that, but yes, done that many a time. Well, it could be that you're about to find something that you've hidden before. So please let me know when it turns up. Money safe, so I have to put that. Thank you. All right. So thank you so much, Fiona Mackenzie, for taking that message from your auntie.
Oh, loving this. Love her back.
Oh, thank you. If you were here, I would give you a hug. And anybody that knows me knows that our hugs are really, really special. Our hugs feel like that person, smell like that person. I have to sometimes shrink myself down. If they're only 5 foot nothing, I have to pretty much go on my knees to give somebody a hug. And if they're 6'4", I have to kind of stretch myself up as high as I possibly can so that I can be that person to give you the hug, to hold you in the right way. My kitchen light's going nuts. Anything for me? No, you won't get a light bulb now. It's 10:15. Can I donate to your charity without a reading? Anybody can donate to me anytime they like. I don't look for donations for doing nothing. I only look for donations for doing something. If you want to donate to a charity, I don't work with one specific charity. The way I do it is, that's my income. This is my income. So although I don't have a set price, I am doing this as my job. So I've only been a business since November. And before that, I used to ask people to donate to an outside charity or do a good deed for somebody. But so many people didn't do it, and it was like the balance wasn't right. So in November, I had to go into a business, or I had to come off benefits and become an actual business because I wasn't surviving on what I was on. So now I do it this way. This is the best way I find. Like I say, £5 deposit. If you haven't got your deposit when you text me, I won't be able to book you in. So please be aware that you need £5 per person for booking. So if there's you and 3 friends want to book in, you'll need £20 on that day to book in. So many people say, oh, I'll do it next week. And then I'm chasing people and they don't do it. So please, just try and work with me, guys. I'll always try and work with yous as well, as much as possible. Kimberly McGill, you made me burst into floods of tears just with a hug. Thank you. Thank you. Never really get shivers getting them while watching. That's good. That's a good sign. So I'm going to pick one more person to do a card reading, and then I think I'm going to call it an evening. Lauren Linus, can you tell me what's wrong with my throat? It could be that there's somebody around you that was a smoker, or it could be somebody around you that had a problem with the throat, or was strangled or choked. There's so many, what does that feel like? Does it feel like a smoking sore throat? Does it feel like a restricting sore throat? Does it feel like tonsillitis? Does it feel like, you've been smoking and drinking too much? That's what I get. Oh, right. So I've got a little boy, and I get Bailey.
Oh, beautiful
being
man.
Important. He's really cute. I would say he's about 4 or 5. Bailey. What a beautiful name.
That's a stunning name.
And he's very excitable. Really, really excitable, especially at that age. 4 or 5 years. And I kind of feel like either America's important or America has been important.
Yeah, where are you guys watching from tonight?
Yeah, nobody's told us where they're watching from tonight. Bailey, 4 or 5 years. Obviously, he's a little boy. I would say he's got like fair to red hair. Fair strawberry blonde hair. Oh. Yeah. Oh, wow. It's giving me a lot of strange feelings. It's not nice. I get a really sick feeling. Sickly. I kind of feel like that's the person who recognises him, or that's the person that can take him. Sorry if I've just made you feel sick. I just feel that whoosh. So somebody's just connected with that, what I've just said, and either you're going to message me or I'm going to be sick.
Okay, you want me to turn the heating off?
Why is the heating on?
Because you said you were cold.
I don't want the heating on. No, I don't want the heating on.
Well, a fresh brew. Cup of tea time.
No, I'm fine, thank you for that.
Mind if I have one?
Not at all.
Sorry for the noise, guys.
No, that's fine. Alright, so yeah, I'm being shown that. Is the name Bailey important, Lynn? Has to all make sense. Yeah, I'm fine, that's just me feeling their energies. I'm quite used to being up, down, all over the place. That is just what I do, but I am going to have to open this door because I am cooking.
Okay.
Ewan and his heating.
Sorry. I'm only a skinny guy.
Yeah, well, you're married to a fat bird, so...
Can I not come and tell you like I'm like...
Exactly. Bethany, you need to do some children's meditation on YouTube with her. So get into bed and type in children's meditation on YouTube and lie with her and she will fall asleep. I thought I had a dodgy tummy from eating a heap of oranges. Or watching a heap of orange. Coffee one, please.
No problem.
Oh, my dog is barking like mad at you. I went into somebody's house last night and she was like, oh my god, my dog will jump all over you. And he didn't, he just sat at my feet. Because he knew I didn't want to be jumped all over. So yeah, okay, thank you. Bailey's gone to the side because I know somebody's going to message me and take him. 2, they go back. So like I say, I'm going to pick one more person. And Cara Hibbert. Cara Hibbert. Sorry for speaking like that. You'll be fine, Danielle. Totally fine, darling. And I get a bad left hip with you as well. County Antrim, nice. I used to live in Dublin. Well, I've lived all over Ireland actually, but yeah, I was based in Dublin for a while. So, Cara Hibbert, are you there? Are you around to take some cards, my darling? 2, they go back. 2, 3. Okay. Hi, love from Oman. Where's Oman? I don't know where that is.
Ireland? Oh man, no.
My Rylan was speaking about you tonight, saying you were trying to steal roses from him the other day. Yeah, that's correct. I was chasing him for roses. So, Cara, thank you so much, my darling. And Cara, I kind of feel like there has been a passing quite recently, within the last 6 to 12 months. And your emotions are still healing, or your emotions are still being rebuilt. Oh, that's beautiful, Melanie.
That's beautiful, yeah.
So, Cara Hibbert, the first card for you, my darling, is Indriel, and says that you are an earth angel. You do so much good for other people, and there's no thought. Oman is in Dubai. Oh, okay. Cool. Yeah, you do so much good for other people and you don't ever think about it. You don't ever, rationalize it or say, oh, I'm doing this for a reason. You just go out there and you give it as much as possible. The angels up in heaven want you to know that they're all safe and well and they're watching down over you and they give thanks for who you are as a person. New Zealand, beautiful.
Wow. So
please don't ever change the person that you are, because you are a beautiful person inside and out. The second card is around the start of September to mid-September and says this is when your emotions will start healing again. You'll start letting go of all your past angers and you'll start letting go of all your past hurts and your problems. It is time to move forward. So please do some cleansing of yourself. You should all be using white sage. Cleanse your energy. Cleanse your house. If you've got people coming in and out of your house, then they're going to bring loads of crap in with them, and you don't want it keeping on in your house. Chattanooga? Where the heck is that? Wow. The third card is August, September, October into, and it's Isaiah, and says that it is a good time to give birth to new ideas and situations in your life. I'm watching over you, guiding you and protecting you during these changes, Cara Hibbert. So you are looking for new situations, you are wanting new challenges, and I kind of feel like it'll be connected to work or a work situation, and either moving on to a new job or moving on to a new career. Are you twiddling your right leg at the moment? Are you moving your right foot? I kind of feel like it's raised up and you're moving your foot in this kind of motion. Are you sitting doing that while you're watching? What happens if you are staying between houses? Well, if you are staying between houses and there's lots of energies around you, you can put some sea salt around the perimeter of your house, pretty much a fine line all the way around the house, and that'll create a bit of a barrier. You can also use bowls of sea salt in your house. Or with sage, you have to just sage your house and yourself pretty much every day. We sage every single day because it needs to be done. So, Cara Hibbert, I hope you understand all those cards. If anybody needs a copy of the cards, please message me and I will do them as soon as humanly possible. I hope, I was just doing that with my foot. Dallas, Texas, waft. That's pretty crazy. I do get blown away by how far away I reach, and I hope one day I get to America in person, and I hope one day I get to New Zealand in person, because that would just be phenomenal. I don't know what I'll be like on the plane over there, but hey, I would be quite willingly give it a bash. Thank you. All right, everybody, I'm going to say good night for this evening, and I will look forward to seeing you all again next Wednesday night at 9 p.m. Oh, yeah, and also my teaching will be starting within the next four to 8 weeks maximum. I will start teaching this year.
I
would like you to be in along with that and hopefully learn as he goes.
Yes.
I did. Thank you so much. You're so welcome, Cara Hibbert. Right, everybody. I hope you all have fantastic, sweet dreams. If you need me, private message me and I'll be in touch as soon as possible. Thank you all so much for tuning in tonight. Yes. Sweet dreams, everyone. Night night.